Welcome to Women in the Know, where we discuss everything from politics and policy to relationships and marketing. We take the things we have learned through our life experience and our interviews and share them with you so that hopefully we can all come away knowing a little something that we didn't know yesterday. Today, we are going to talk about a comment that Lindsey Bianco from Fred Astaire Dance Studios made in our interview, which was the yin and the yang, the male and the female parts of herself. And when she feels like she's too far out of the creative and away from the dance and is in all leadership and task driven and, or, purpose, getting all these things done, she loses out some of the feminine parts and has to reconnect with that. So what was your takeaway from that? Because I thought it was a pretty interesting way of looking at it.
She articulated it so beautifully, so much so it brought up emotion for me. I wanted to cry. I'm like, how many of us as women, especially business owners, executives, where we're making hard decisions every day, leading a team and bringing forth that those masculine traits of making fast decisions and looking at numbers and putting ducks in a row, then we kind of get out of touch. The way she described it is she actually felt out of touch with the real who she is, which is the feminine. And, we have both sides of us. We have the feminine side and the masculine side, and each of those talents are to be used in particular ways. But the world really rewards, especially in business, more the masculine traits, the problem solver, the getter-doner kind of things, not that more relational or creative feminine side. So I thought she hit the nail on the head by talking about the importance of getting back to who we really are as women. And she uses dance to remind herself of that she has this feminine side of her where her gifting lies, and dance reminds her of it and centers her and allows her to go right back to running her business.
I think you're right. And I think it's an interesting thing when you say she felt like she lost touch with her whole self.
Yeah.
And I think the best leaders are the ones who have that kind of balance. And I think that's like, for her, when you think of self-care, you might think of putting on a facial mask or doing your nails or whatever, but that's her self-care. And the reason I know that is because it was mine. She talked about going to a studio all by herself on a Saturday and just dancing, and that's reconnecting with herself. And I used to do the same thing. If I didn't have a class, the stress level I would have, I've been walking now to do the same thing. That connection with yourself is self-care. That is taking care of your insides so that when you present yourself to the world on the outside, you are fully yourself. And I think that sometimes that word gets overused and people think it means superficial things, but it doesn't. It means reconnecting with the parts of you that you forget to take care of, which may be the creative side, or maybe you've gotten too far into that and you're not doing the task-oriented side that you need to take care of. So I think that is what that means to me, is taking care of those parts of yourself that make you whole.
Yeah, excellent point. It is getting back in touch with all of us, because we can build a side of our muscle through running businesses or whatever we're doing and lose the other side of us. So it's bringing it back, and it is a form of self-care and just being conscious of it and aware of it, that we are women, right? And with that comes certain gifts.
And don't you think your whole theme of the year is to try to have more fun?
Yes.
This is a way of caring for a side of yourself that you have neglected.
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of harkens back to what she's saying in a different way, is finding whatever it is that's going to make you have fun and feel lighter and feel less focused on just working all the time, to make yourself more whole and well-rounded and more of who you are.
Okay, sign me up, girl. Sign me up for dance classes.
You can choose dance, you can choose something else, but whatever it is, you got to have fun doing it, right?
I'm going to have fun doing it. I promise you.
I think you would love it. I think it would be so much fun.
I think so too. There we go. Sign me up for fun. F-U-N, and lots of it.
You heard it here first, everyone.
That's right.
Alrighty. Well, on that note, I think we can wrap it up. Encourage everyone to find the thing that makes them feel whole and do more of it. We will be back next time with more Women in the Know.